Houston, we've had a problem here.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 6 of Victor Vran on the Xbox Series X. We are exactly where we were at the end of the last part, people. Let's crack straight in. We've got a couple of things still to find in here. We've got 2 secrets and a couple of wraiths to hit with a hammer. So, we need to try and keep our bearings here. It was a big old place, this. Quite a few nookies and crannies, people. Yeah. Come on now. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just the way out up there. Ooh, hello, secret. Nice. Slate Essence of Rock with melee attacks is done. Nice, just leveled up again as well. Holy shit. Elder Hammer. Transmutation. Yeah, level 16. Woo woo, we can transmutate. Transmutation allows you to upgrade your items or create new items by combining what you have. You can transmute your items in the hub. Don't forget to check out the basic transmutation recipe in the codex. In addition to your new ability, you gain a bonus. Please select your reward to level up. Oh, you can dye your shit. Nice. Will we go for a bit of red, methinks? Yeah, the old leech bomb can give you health back as well. Just think about that. Now, yeah, I've got 2. Oh, that's right. I've got 2 big moves. I've got the poison one. It's a left and right trigger, isn't it? Purging Flame. Time Bubble. It's a yellow, that one. Initiate a time dilation bubble that slows all enemies and projectiles inside with 50% of their base speed. Could be well handy in a fight, that, couldn't it? Might do that, actually. Try to remember how you... oh yeah, equip. It's hard to tell which ones are the yellows. They seem to stand out quite as much as the green ones do. Create a moving pillar of flames that deals damage to all enemies in its radius. Teleport next to a target, dealing damage and applying the vulnerable condition to it. Also gain speed for several seconds. Yeah, there's the basic version of Time Bubble. That's the boomerang that we tried earlier. 580 to 680. Yeah, it seems to be slightly better than the new one that we've got. Ready? Shockwave's the other one we're using. Could do with upping the ante on this, I think. Right, which one did I fancy there? It was the flame one. Or blink. Purging flame. Let's give that a whirl. Alright. Oh, there's the die there, look. In other, using transmutation to change the colour of your outfit. Nice. I bet transmutation costs a bloody fortune and I've wasted all my money on that stupid... I've got 43,000 and we've got a bunch of stuff we can sell because we don't need all of that shit, do we? We've got a bloody yellow tome here. Not sure how to use them. Piercing tome of the duelist. I suppose there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Is shove it on and try it out. Just runs around with a book. Whoa, now. Woo! Give that a whirl, can we? I need to be aware, though, that I've just taken off the one thing that gives me my health back. What the fuck is going on, people? Where am I? Alright, there we go. It's got piercing on it as well, that. Doesn't have much in the way of damage, though. Yeah, there is an enemy down there, as if I've missed one. Wow. Arcane power we just picked up. Yeah, I'm not... I think it's... Yeah, I've not been down here, I don't think. That must be the way out. I've got a secret to find and 2 wraiths to kill. Oh, hello. Ah, nice. It's the dancing guys again. Oh, I'm dancing now. Fucking hellfire. Dances with skeletons. Nice. I'm not overly sure what I got from the chest, but anyway. That must be it. Right, well, that was the secret's done. Not sure there's any wraiths left. Could be that I've just killed them without a hammer by mistake. Yeah, danger, keep out. We've been here. Yeah. Alright, let's just go back to the hub, I think. Never ye mind. Oh, fucking hell. Got far too many things that, yeah, that's the one that should be favorited. Need to sell half of this stuff because I'm never going to use it. Or transmute it. Transmutate, good times, come on. Transmutation allows you to create new items and improve your existing items. To improve an existing item, put it in the top slot and combine it with up to 3 ingredients in the bottom slots. To create a new item, combine the ingredients in the bottom slots and leave the top slot empty. Right, okay. Well, I feel like I want to try and make me shotgun better, yeah. No, now. Place item here to transmutate. So you have to do the bottom 3 first, I think, is what it's kind of getting at there. Holy shit, I got an Elder Lightning Gun of the Assassin. I don't remember getting that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. I'm wondering if you put yellows together, it's better if you're trying to improve a yellow, if you know what I mean. That's a mortar and a mortar. I don't like the mortars, so let's use those up. No. Right, that's not how it works then. How do I place something over on the big slot? User's ingredient, user's base. Ah, X. Right, you put X, X, X. I see, and then it tells you how good it's going to get, look. So, weapon level 11. Uh, 36% accuracy, attack speed, blah. Critical chance increase. Alright. Attack speed increased by 17%. No, that's already on it. So all that's doing is telling me what's already on it. It costs 1,000 gold to transmute it. Should we do it? Well, it used to have... Oh, no, it is telling me. So it was 28 to 57, and now it's going to be 30 to 60, plus 3, whatever the plus 3 means. I'm wondering, actually, if it's the level of the weapon that actually determines how much it improves it. Does it make any difference if it's yellows or... not yellows, is the question. $30 to 60 is a fairly big jump though. 28 to, oh no, maybe not. 28 to 57 already. 36%, yeah. It doesn't seem to be going up. In fact, it seems to have a red bar as if it's worse on the top one. Right, hang on. Let's just see what's what here. So we're back to 28 to 57. That didn't do anything. I'm just putting basic white ones in. So that didn't seem to do anything. So if we then try green ones. Dancing Shotgun of the Wolf, 27 to 54. Yeah, I think only yellows can make yellows better by the looks of it. Because that's not gone up at all now that I've put all that in. So that begs the question as to why it seemed to get worse when I put the other ones in. I mean, the other option we've got is we can create a new yellow weapon without doing anything with that one. So return that to inventory and then do that and that and where was the other one? There. Yeah. So I think it's just a roll of the dice. Possibly. I feel like that's going to create another mortar, surely. Well, what we could do is try it with a green first. Let's do it with the lightning ones. Three lightning guns. Ooh, seemed to make me a yellow. It did, yeah. Dancing lightning gun of the fox. So 3 greens makes a yellow. Of the same type. So that was 3 lightning guns I put together to make a thingy one. Let's put that back. So I don't have 3 swords though, do I? That was the rapier. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have 3 swords. See what 2 swords and a mortar make. A hammer. A green hammer. Greedy hammer of the ram. It's not too bad on the gold, 1,000 a time. I've now got 2 hammers, which we could try and shove together. Oh, now, need to be careful here, because... Oh, shit. I know, I've got one equipped, haven't I? I'm assuming my equipped ones aren't in here. Don't have another... A scythe, 11 to 112. Gain 3.5% of max health. 66 health on crit. This could be dangerous actually, because this would be me combining the one that gives me 47 health on hit, which is a bit of a... Mind you, that's got 24% when health is below 50. Gain 22 on hit. Bastard. Took it away. You can't untransmute, unfortunately. arse. Two tomes. And a scythe. What's that going to give us? Dancing Scythe of the Bear. Alright, let's try a lightning gun. A lightning gun. And I don't have another one that's just plain, do I? Shotgun. Vicious lightning gun of the Ram. So 3 whites tends to give you a green. Yeah. But it's a roll of the dice as to what type of green it will be. Whether it's a, you know, what type of weapon. I suppose we could make... I'm actually forgetting... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we could in theory make a new yellow, but I've got no idea what it would be. Which means we wouldn't be able to upgrade that one. I've also just realised that... Oh no, I've got a hammer equipped. What else have I got equipped? Can't remember. So did we make a new yellow, or did we upgrade? Well, it didn't seem to be a great upgrade though, did it? Oh, it's giving me a scythe, you fucking beauty. It's not got bloody heal on it though. It's a bloody nice scythe though, and it's got 10 to 108 damage on it. I wonder if 2 greens and a yellow make a yellow, or if it's a bit of a potluck thing. Mortar, yeah. The thing is, it is worth keeping one of each type, innit? Well, we've got a lightning, we've got a mortar, and we've got a rapier, scythe. So we could do the lightning gun and the thingy gun. Fucking mortar of the Ram. I didn't really want that, did I? Oh, can't transmutate that. You can't do 2 greens and a blank. For whatever reason. Fair enough then. It's a bit of a shame you can't pick a perk to put on them. It's just really down to the roll of the dice, which is usually the state of these games anyway, but still. Oh yeah, you can transmutate these as well. Fucking hell. So if we've got... Oh, Jesus. It's turning into a bit of a transmutate session, this, people. Hopefully people are finding it of use, though. So if we've got... I've got 2 boomerangs that are green. I wanted to see if a 3rd boomerang, but I know what we can do. Can try this one. We've got three of that one. Time bubble. We've got 3 white time bubbles by the looks of it. Oh wow. That gave us a bomber, which is common. That's a surprise though. I was expecting that to be green. It is something we've not had before though. Call for an airstrike. In the area ahead of you, each bomb deals initial damage and leaves a pool of burning napalm. Nice. So it looks like it doesn't matter. I suppose if we do 3 greens, we might get an idea of what's going on there. Death machine. Place an unstable magic field which pulsates with gravitational force. The first pulse pulls nearby enemies towards the centre of the field. Each pulse deals damage to enemies in range. Well, it does seem to be giving me stuff that I don't seem to have had before, which is interesting. Could try and better one, couldn't we? See if we can better the bomber. Huh. Well, it's kept it as a white. I don't know. How strange. I didn't actually look at the stats before I did it, but yeah, we've only got 3 greens left in here. Meteor. Let's try. Oh, no, 21 to 121. That I don't know what that's doing because it stayed the same. What am I doing? I've just seemed to have wasted 3 things on that meteor thing. That's a bit of a shame. I should have done it on these cards first though, shouldn't I really? Did I get so I could do with a card that gives me health back. That way I'm not reliant on the weapon having to do it. I do get a small health back from something. Can't remember what it is though. Plus 40 armor on the night. I've got a yellow the sun there. Cause an explosion on overkill. Not in use. Yeah, the bishop. Gain 3.5% of maximum health, 66 on crit. 5-second cooldown. Interesting, I've not got that on, but it's probably because I've not got enough thingy points. Yeah, so we've got a hammer there. We don't need that hammer. My problem is I don't have a weapon that'll give me my health back anymore. No. Decent damage on that though, and there's piercing on it. 10 to 108. That's 80 to 107. 30% faster weapon skill cooldowns and critical chance increased by 16%. Yeah, I wanted to look down here, didn't I? I'm using 10 of 10 points, but yeah. There you go. Gain 6% of maximum health, 114 on kill. Right, okay, so that's on kill. 15-second cooldown though. Cause a frost explosion. And 7% lifesteal with weapon attacks. Right, so we're getting a little bit of health with that, the vampire. And we've got a couple of vampires over there. I think the problem I've got is I need to take that off in order to transmute it. I wanted to see if I could make it better. That's basically what I was after here. What's happening? Unequip. I'm sure it was a 3, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're going to make that the one I want to improve. Does it matter what level ones are put in? Like, what I don't know is, does another vampire one help another vampire one sort of thing, but at the moment it's telling me that nothing's changed, I don't think. Mind you, it won't do, I guess, so I'll put them all in. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be saying it's going to make it any better. Life, 7% lifesteal with weapon attacks is what I've already got, and on the left that's all it says. I'm curious if to better it, you need to, everything below it needs to be better, if you know what I mean. Like it needs to be 3 golds to make it a better green kind of thing. It would have been worthwhile looking at the, what do you call it? The tutorial, whatever it's called. It doesn't seem to stop me transmutating it though. I just didn't want to waste that. Oh, not a valid recipe, it is telling me, Steve. There you go. So... does it have to be 3 greens? No. Does it have to be 3 vampires, more to the point? Possibly. I don't think I've got 3 though, have I? In fact, I don't think I've got 2. Not valid. Right, okay. We need to investigate that. I've got a feeling it might be that we need to put all vampire ones to make a better vampire one. Possibly. I can't remember who sells cards. Somebody did.
You? Why are you parading around here instead of hunting monsters? Or have you tired of that?
Well, I'm not tired of it, no. There's the badger. Yeah, so he's got some vampire ones here. 5 grand, fuck me. It's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, crashed. They only had one green one though, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, well actually I've got one there, haven't I? Right, so I've got... Yeah. Okay. This might not work, I've got no idea. It's a complete and utter waste of money otherwise. So I'm going to try and upgrade a green vampire. No. I'm going to try and make another green vampire out of 3 white ones. Aha. So that would mean then that I could try and make a stronger one from 3 green ones. Ah, there we go. 10% lifesteal with weapon attacks. There you go. That's exactly what we were after, people. It is 4 though instead of 3. So I'll have to take something else off to put it on. Right, well there you go. Well, that was worth the lesson, wasn't it? So look at that. Next level plus 1 destiny point. Which will be great, but I can't do anything with it just now. I need to take one of these off. Gains 6 of maximum health. 6% of maximum health on kill. Alright, yeah. Two points remaining. Right. Oh, that was the that's the thingy one. So it was the moon. The moon I took off, wasn't it? Well, we've got a 2 version of the moon actually. That'll do. Put that on for now. Put the 3 one back on once we get our level up. So basically, you want to match 3 cards. Seems to be the way it works. And I've tapped out a lot of money here, but it's been worth it for these cards because they've been winding me right up that I've got so many of them. So we've got 3 of that guy. Gives us a green one of them. And we've got 3 of that guy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, can you make... I wonder actually if you can do a 2. No. So they need to all be of the same ilk. Reminds me of that game that you've got to match the cards when you turn them over. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of those. It's a good transmute system, to be fair. It's nice and simple. If I'd read the tutorial, obviously it would have probably helped us out a little bit more than me pissing in the wind like I do, but you know what I'm like, people. Struggling to see. Yeah, we've got a few of the rogue guy kicking around. I've already done him, haven't I? I've only got... Well, there's one rogue guy on this side. It's amazing how many... Yeah, he's a 3 on this side. It's amazing how many cards there are, actually. I thought I had more to match than I actually got. Ah, there we go. Match by type, Steve. That might help you out a little bit. What do you think, eh? Grief. Yeah, so I mean, even just looking at that, can't see too many that are a batch of 3, can you? You can't see any, in fact. What about me die, people? Problem is, I don't know how you would undo the transmutate with the die. Alright, it's dyeing the material around the waist and the collar. Yeah. Nice. Turn to yellow as well. Uses ingredient, return to inventory. Right, well there you go, folks. I think we've done alright there, as it happens. I think we'll probably leave it. I can't think of anything else that we'd want to... Well, maybe the... Well, we did a bit of those, didn't we? Yeah. So we've cleared it. We've actually cleared our inventory up by smelting them all together. Yeah, we don't need that hammer. Okie dokie. Right, I think we can crack on, people. I think we need to speak to the Queen, as it happens. Yeah, I never did get my bloody gun upgraded, did I? $52 to $71 on that lightning gun, though. I might actually... Yeah, do that and put the lightning gun on. Just try out the lightning gun that we made. It's a good reason to hang on to some of the stuff. Did we put anything in inventory? Well, in storage. Not sure if we did. No, we never. Right, what are you saying, Queenie?
Welcome back, hunters. We are happy to see you both alive and well.
I assume she's talking about Irene?
I believe you know something that you're not telling us, Your Majesty. What is your role in the fate of Zagaravia?
Says nothing.
The Well of Worlds, Your Majesty. What is it? What did you do?
The Well of Worlds is my blessing and my curse, Hunter. It is a source of power hidden in our lands. A doorway to countless worlds beyond our own. I unsealed it many years ago to save myself from a mortal sickness. The Red Plague doesn't care if you are a peasant girl or a princess. I became sick on my 18th birthday. My skin withered. My hair started to fall out. Vile red pustules covered my entire body. The healer said that I would never live to see the spring. All except one, Gabriel. He didn't have the power to heal me, but he knew of eldritch forces that could. He offered me salvation, a dark pact with the forces beyond the Well of Worlds. I would have 13 years of health before they came to claim me. My signature in blood was on the pact. For everyone, my complete and swift recovery was a miracle. Yet I knew it was anything but. Gabriel was made Lord of Zagaravia. Before he disappeared, he left a parting gift. A spell that would deceive the demons. I thought I was safe, and many blissful years passed. On the reckoning night, the demons swarmed to claim me, but they could not see nor recognize me. And all of Zagaravia paid the price that was mine to pay. You know the rest of the story yourself.
Well, the things we'll do for some soft skin, eh? Grief.
This is my story, Hunter. I doomed my kingdom. The demon invasion is my folly. The price of my pact with the dark powers. So strike me down. End the curse here and now. I am ready to pay for my sins.
The sins of a scared, dying young girl. Your death will not annul the pact, Katerina. One evil never cancels another. We've all done things we regret. At least you had the courage to stand and face the consequences.
So, what do you plan to do, Victor Vran?
Boromir knew of your dark pact, Your Majesty. An ancient spirit is a confused being, but he might find some clarity at the place of his passing. We can learn more from him there.
We do not know where the old Tsar perished, but we can point you in the right direction. The Volkovs were the keepers of the annals of Zagaravia since the city's founding. The whole family perished in the invasion, but hopefully the archive is still intact in their home in the High Quarter.
Looks like we're off to the High Quarter then, eh? Use the map to travel to the High Quarter. Oh yeah, look, check our skull looks even more awesome now that we've put the red dye on the clothing. Looks awesome. How's the gun looking? Don't want to kill anybody. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, it might have been a bit harsh on the old lightning gun. Let me give it another go. And our new legendary scythe.
Remember, my son, our hope shines brighter in our darkest hours.
I agree. Oh, yeah. Wow, he's got some purple ones in there. The Vortex. Reduces all cooldown by 2 seconds for every orb picked up. Increased pickup distance for orbs. Unique. You can't equip more than one copy of this card. The Divine Oak is a yellow one. Don't have enough gold for it. Surprise. Mind you, we could sell some of our cards, it'd be enough for it. Plus 30% duration of buffs. Divine, plus 3% damage when health is above 90%. Oh, he's got a level 4 vampire yellow, look. And we've just made one. So we don't... Well, there is actually a shout that says we could put 2 of those on if we bought that, which will give us 20% life back. Ooh, that's tempting. Should we do it, people? Which means we would be losing temporarily anyway, the Slayer. Yeah, because it's probably better than that anyway, I would say. Unequip. Nice. So they should stack, in theory. So we should have 20% lifesteal on weapon attacks. Nice. That means we're a bit less reliant on the weapons. Sweet! Well, as it happens, I think it's probably wise to wrap it up there and start a new part, because I think we're still a little bit away from an hour, but yeah, it's 52 minutes. What's a few minutes between friends? It seems daft to go somewhere and then have to start from there. We might as well start the next part from the High Quarter. The High Quarter! Quench Gallows Flames, 0 of 3. Find Secret, 0 of 6. Slay Bart, Bundy and Berta, 0 of 3. Summon and slay evil lights hidden inside haunted lanterns, 0 of 20. And solve the mystery of the haunted pumpkin, 0 of 4. Nice. Excellent. It looks like quite a cool little area, that, actually. Look forward to that in the next part. Marvellous. Right, well, we will do exactly that then, people. We shall go to the High Quarter at the beginning of the next part. I enjoyed that, actually. I hope that's been of help to someone with regards to the transmute and combining everything. It certainly was really useful to me just to sit and play with that for a little bit. So I realised it was a little bit of a slower episode because of that, but well worth spending the time on if you look at what we've managed to get and perk and build. We've got 2 yellow weapons now, plus what's in our storage. And we've got all that life coming on melee, well, not melee weapons, just on weapons, on all weapons, 20% health back. Well worth it. Well, there you go, folks. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Vran on the Xbox Series X, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.